So in typical EA fashion, a whole bunch of stuff has leaked from the EA Play stuff because they pushed EA Play back out of respect for the Black Lives Matter protests, but apparently they didn't move everything back, and so people on Xbox got a look at a new game that's going to be coming out pretty soon called Star Wars Squadrons. Now we're going to get to that in a second, but first I guess I'll fill you in on when this is going to be taking place in case you want to tune in. So if you weren't aware, yesterday, June 11th, is when the PlayStation Network had their big reveals. They had their games, they had the PS5 reveal, all that stuff, which was pretty cool. And originally, we were supposed to have this EA Play thing this week as well, or actually last week maybe, but they pushed it back to June 18th. And on June 18th, we're expecting to get a whole lot of crazy stuff. We're supposed to be getting an announcement for the Apex Legends new limited time mode for Season 5, which originally we were supposed to get June 9th, and then it was moved to June 16th. And now we're probably going to have to wait another week after this EA Play thing because they want a lot of people to see it, I guess. I don't really know. But that's the situation that we're looking at the moment. However, the primary focus of this video is actually going to be on Star Wars Squadrons. We're going to take a look at the studio behind it. Now, I'm sure as many of you know, Star Wars is owned by Disney, and Disney and EA have an agreement going on where EA can have their companies, these companies that they're slowly sucking all of the joy and fun and money out of, for very little funds. They can have these companies make them ridiculously bad Star Wars games, which sell like crazy because it's from Star Wars. Now, they haven't been as bad recently. From what I've heard, Battlefront 2 has really pulled itself together in its later years, and Star Wars The Fallen Order was actually hailed as one of the best Star Wars games to date. So good on Respawn. I don't give EA much credit for any of this because, as we all know, EA is a soul-sucking, money-gobbling company who don't really care about their games. All they care about is making money off the game, followed by making money off microtransactions. So hopefully Star Wars Squadrons won't have a ton of this. However, I want to take a quick look at who is making Star Wars Squadrons. What kind of quality can we expect from this video game? So let's take a look here. So if we scroll down here, we can see that this company called Motive Studios is working on this. So with a quick Google search, let's see what they've worked on before. All right, so they worked on Anthem, which, as we all know, is an award-winning, phenomenal game. And they also worked on the single-player campaign for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, I didn't even know that Star Wars Battlefront 2 had a single-player campaign. You guys can let me know down in the comments if it's good. Is the single campaign enough of a reason to have this studio head an entire Star Wars game? Because the fact that they worked on Anthem and the fact that they worked on Star Wars Battlefront 2, which, if you didn't know, had the largest press blunder in probably internet history. If you aren't aware, they hold the record for most downvotes on anything on Reddit and probably the internet as a whole. Now, they don't have as many dislikes as the YouTube Rewind in 2018, but I feel like that's a whole different scale of things. But going off the fact that they've just worked on these two things, as excited as I am for this game, I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that it's going to be a dumpster fire. Let's hope not, though. But also, let's keep our expectations as low as possible. That way, if it comes out and is actually good, we'll all be pleasantly surprised. So, what is this game actually going to be about? Now, obviously, these are just leaks. None of this is confirmed yet. We will get confirmation on June 18th. But apparently, this game, which, as I previously mentioned, is called Star Wars Squadrons, is going to be an aerial space combat game with a single-player campaign. Now, I'm really excited for that because when I was younger, we had this game called Star Wars Starfighter, and it was basically this exact same concept. We didn't really have multiplayer back then. Like, I'm talking like 2006, 2007 on like the original Xbox kind of game. And that game was really fun. You just kind of fly around. It was very chill. Like destroy some like pylons and stuff, and it was a great time. So I'm hoping that this is similar to that. It's a very simple concept. So yeah, let's just hope EA servers don't get a hold of this because all of us have experienced EA servers. Now this video might be sounding kind of negative, and the reason for that is because it kind of is, but You know, I do have some hopes, okay? Because I love Star Wars. I'm sure you all know that. I love Star Wars games. I haven't played Star Wars Battlefront 2, mostly just out of principle from when it first came out, but it's on Steam now and it's on a pretty hefty discount, so let me know below, should I give this game a try? I've heard that recently it has gotten a little bit better, and it's more fun than it was when it first came out, and a lot less tilted towards people who spend money in it. So yeah, let me know down below, is this the kind of game that I should be playing? And if so, why? I guess, convince me. Make a sales pitch. You're EA reps right now. Should I play this game on my channel? But this article basically, it's from VentureBeat. I guess I'll link it down below. I'm using it, so I'm gonna credit them. That's the right thing to do. But there's a segment that says, is EA getting the hang of making Star Wars games? And I think that's a little misleading because EA doesn't make Star Wars games. They just kind of pass it off to other smaller companies, which, as I mentioned, they're slowly killing. I could make a 45-minute video talking about some of my favorite video game studios that EA has killed off, whether on purpose or by accident. But yeah, rest in peace, Pandemic. Their games were crucial to my childhood, and EA massacred them. But that's going to be it for this video. There's no need to make this video 10 minutes long. There's not a single reason on the planet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're excited for EA Play. I know I've asked you guys like to leave 9 things down in the comments, but this is kind of new to me, this commentary, and I want this to be more of an interactive kind of thing. So yeah, let's talk about this. Let's have a grown-up conversation down in the comments. But that's going to be it for me for today, guys. Hit that like button on your way out, as that really helps the channel out. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. I post almost every single day. I'm going back to work soon, so I'll probably post 4 to 5 times a week. I hope you're all okay with that, because if not, I don't know what to tell you. The bills got to get paid. So that's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. But until then, take it easy.